Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Starfield, part 58. Actually, part 58 this time. And it looks like we're gonna go straight into a persuasion battle here.
I certainly couldn't say no.
Hopefully we're ready for this. Let me put on, this apparel in case it matters. You never know. Alright, here we go. To the cabinet chambers. We saw this earlier and we didn't have a way in. I don't believe. And now we do. Okay. Fancy. All eyes on us then.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC
Sorry.
Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse. Here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's one with the grand plans. So what's kept in those archives? Imagine saying that. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain.
Is it? I said possible.
President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Scene has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data?
Right.
I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
I only know what I was told. It's tissue matched ones from Londinian.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Yes, if the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terrormorph program failed. The data is not dangerous. Remember me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. Personally, I would wait. We don't have enough information yet. If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request.
It's forbidden knowledge for a reason.
Bear it like that.
The reason being we weren't ready for it then. The question now is, how far have we come since then?
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well.
Oh, damn, that one line got them all.
The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
What is happening?
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorph.
Oh shit, you're serious?
More attacks.
Terrormorphs are on board?
Good God. It's happening, folks. Don't panic. We need to focus.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later.
Yo, this is fire.
Order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Luckily, y'all got me.
We'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Oh, I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Hell yeah. Okay, we got the micro gun, we got the advanced if we need it. Probably the shotgun's gonna be the best move. Take the NAT to the spaceport, okay. It's go time. Okay, I'm tempted to use the micro gun, but it looks like the Grendel might be taking over. No, probably not, right? Okay, the EM rifle, EM rifle, EM rifle. What's going on? Why are people attacking us? Why are people attacking other people? Okay. Alright. Knocked him out. I guess that's it on that side of things. What's going on here? Oh, got it. They weren't EM'd. They were taken out, and they're not supposed to be. Barrett, stop it. Barrett's messing things up. Okay. Okay, what's going on?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
Yo, what is happening right now?
People were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
Wait, Terrormorphs can just brainwash people?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
What is going on with Terrormorphs?
Projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet.
What?
Kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Are you suggesting Terrormorphs can control someone's mind?
Not suggested. It's documented behavior.
What is up with Terrormorphs?
Very wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it.
Well, that's fun.
In those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terrormorph.
Or killing them, but right. So does this mean I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terrormorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible.
Okay.
You just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Uh-huh. Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Man, I wish I had a better EM weapon. Because this one ain't gonna cut it, Chief. 10 EM ain't not... No, that's not it. I'm not even... Yeah, no. Nope. I'm just gonna go straight for the Terrormorphs, and I'm ignoring human beings on the way. Sorry. Not sorry. Let's go. This got real crazy real fast.
We're not alone.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
Okay, guess it was loading. Okay, here we go. Oh man, the grate went down. There's a Terrormorph, level 44 Terrormorph too. Oh my God. It's killing a guy right now, like actively. Light him up, light him up. Okay, the shotgun's pretty good. It's not crazy strong against them, but it's pretty effective. 44 Terrormorph. That's not messing around. Swing and a miss, big guy. Oh no, you might want to hit your target next time. 570? What the hell? Approach the officer in charge.
Right? Okay. Hand me.
Officer,
Yumi.
are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now.
Yeah, we got it.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men.
No, we got this, Chief.
Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Sounds good to me.
Something?
Speak to the fire team.
Not a problem.
See if I have space. You've got space, thank you. I guess I'll just use the stolen one since it'll be harder to sell anyway. Take that for me, please. Spacesuit. You can go ahead and keep that as well. Also stolen. Nice. Take these, also stolen. Okay, so Barrett takes stolen things, I just realized. But they weren't showing up for before. Barrett, are you willing to play dirty a little bit? Uh-huh. Alright, fire team, what's going on?
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your six.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Okay.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Okay. Even if they do, I guess we'll have to kill them. I want you watching our backs.
Roger that. We're on you.
Alright, here we go. Let's bring the micro gun and get to it. Looks like there's 2 more that we need to take care of. There's my beautiful ambition right there. Alright, y'all, let's do this. Level 44 Terrormorph. That is not mess around. Level 30 Terrormorph. Light it up. Alright, looks like someone else is going to be attacking me here. Alright. No, the microgun can't keep up anymore. Terrormorph down.
Well, they don't need it now.
Rip. Hello. Okay. Another casualty. Yep, that's tough. Yeah, the microgun can't keep up against these, like, this level of power. Plus, the shattering on this shotgun just makes it the better choice anyway. Look at this place just torn apart. Oh, man. It's gonna be in this crate, isn't it? Just on the other side of it? Okay. Hello, hello. I'd love to explode your little crate right here. Dealing with some over-encumbered is why I'm taking my time. Idiot. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, reload, reload, reload. No problem. Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Good experience, too. Damn. A lot of experience.
We should go tell the sergeant what happened.
Okay.
Think about what would have happened had we failed. This was damn heroic, Captain.
Thank you, Barrett. Alright, mission accomplished. There was 3 Terrormorphs causing all of that. All of this is a result of literally 3 Terrormorphs. These Terrormorphs are not joking around. Damn.
Heavens, you're back in one piece. I guess our people weren't so lucky.
Their sacrifice wasn't in vain. The city's safe now.
The few protecting the many.
And it would have been plenty more if it hadn't been for the 2 of you. The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with.
Yep.
Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Alright, back to President Abello we go. Now that was kind of crazy. And one of you left a comment saying we were going to need to be careful about some level 30 enemies in our future. Are those the enemies you were talking about? Because Terrormorphs are pretty decent little foes right there. The level 44 one took 2 full magazines of our Big Bang's gun, of our Big Bang's ammo, and it was still kind of, like, just barely alive. These Terrormorphs, and the amount of experience they give, also great, but these Terrormorphs are, like, a huge deal. And our Big Bang gun is also a huge deal. I see us using this gun for a long time.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone in the line
Ah,
of duty
there you
is
are.
a tragedy.
I believe
These attacks,
we have some things
they
we should
can't happen
discuss.
again.
The next time Terrormorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
Damn, there's a lot happening here.
Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
I take my gratitude and credits, real estate or luxury goods. I gotta say that.
I had some ideas on that front, Captain, but we'll get to that. Now,
What a funny thing to say.
clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored. Excellent. But as you've both
All right, Hadrian, Major
for
Hadrian.
investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball.
Right.
Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies,
That's me.
all the galaxy, are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Just some Vanguard nobody. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action, I'm in.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Okay.
Access to those credits at real estate you're at.
Hey, she remembered.
Will you help us?
Yeah, you can count on me, ma'am. Yep.
I'm glad to hear it.
All right, time to become a citizen.
Of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Inter.
This game is so good.
Will be your guide on gaining.
And we're just getting started. I can't believe it.
You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
Wow, the experience here was huge. Barrett's been impressed by us, clearly. Deliver news about the Terrormorph attack on new blank. Find new stories for SNN. Yeah, easy.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup.
What would you have done without me?
I would have given them an exhaustive series
The double thumbs up, what?
of fusion until they were either delirious or they became my new students, obviously.
Obviously. You're welcome. Glad to help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
Exactly how often do you get into jams, Barrett?
Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right?
Sure.
At first it seems annoying, but it eventually washes off.
Glad to be part of a team.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
Yo, I'm all about it. It's cookie days. I do like cookies.
They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments.
Yes, Barrett, you are very bright here.
Join Constellation.
Thank you, Barrett.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Lost love. Who's Irvin?
Irvin Madani was my husband.
Disliked that. Come on.
Biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, so he's gone now.
He disliked that. Me bringing up his husband. Okay, sure.
Trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
Hope I'm not stirring up any bad memories for you, Barrett.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
Barrett, you're pretty old, my man. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you.
Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on.
He liked that, so it kind of bounced itself back.
Think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Let's do it. Okay. Sergeant Yumi's got more work for us?
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Hey, hey.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that
sounds good.
means getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Correct. I went through induction. Yeah. The repositories for all the banned data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varoon.
Mm-hmm. House Varoon's going to be the complicated one, I would think. Also Freestar because they don't like
the
UC.
ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varoon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Huh. Just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. Whoa. You'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Damn it. Alright, fine.
Doesn't mean we can't get creative.
Oh, here we
But
go.
it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon?
Oh, we're getting the whole rundown here. Tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe of the Freestar Collective.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
I bet she loves her job.
Officially, our office is suggesting you try to negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. Who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Ah, other tools. Alright, tell me about these other tools then. I think you're underestimating how delightful I am.
Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
Why?
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
Right.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that.
Okay.
But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Okay. What can you tell me about this staff member?
He's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratchet.
Just in case we're not as persuasive as we think.
Towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Any other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy?
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
Right. Alright, that's all I need on Ambassador Radcliffe.
All right. Here, Your diplomatic ID.
Wow, I have a diplomatic ID, okay.
Way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Okay. Whoa! Look at those credits there. Okay. Tell me about House Varun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Okay. Why? What's wrong with House Varun?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky.
Uh-huh.
That hasn't always been the case. After
Right.
they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
House Varun sounds super interesting. I wonder if they're going to be tied into the main story in any way. Like, their Great Serpent in the Sky actually is something to an extent, you know? The largest heat leech of all. I'm sure you can be reasoned with. House Varun are just people. House Varun seem nothing like a bunch of men. Actually sounds pretty promising.
It does, but there's a concern.
Okay.
We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
That is tough.
Public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Interesting. What kind of life signs did you detect?
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when
Oh,
they
boy.
set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Right. Has no one actually been inside the
The
embassy?
embassy is still legally House Varun sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But
Interesting.
we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
Okay, what do I do if he's dead?
You search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Okay, here's the hoping. We're not chasing a
It would
corpse.
at least be a speedier negotiation. But I, of course, hope the ambassador is alive and well.
Uh-huh.
The embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access.
Okay.
This device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you.
That can happen here on this planet right now. That's crazy.
Arms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Okay,
Now,
cool.
If you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest
Okay.
you start with Ambassador Radcliffe.
Why?
Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind.
But I thought is the embassy not here? In New Atlantis? Okay, I guess we're starting with the Freestar Collective archival code for some reason. That seems counterproductive, but alright. Go to the lobby here. Freestar Collective archival code. What? Wait, is the ambassador here? Are they both here? Am I not going anywhere here? Wait, if they're both here, that's actually not too bad. Wow, there's a lot happening right now. Yeah, that's true. There's the Freestar Embassy. Well, would you look at that? I mean, we're basically already there. Can you believe this, Barrett? I don't know where Barrett is. We gotta go sell stuff soon. That's crazy, though.
War memorial. We can stop to pay respects if you'd like.
Here, Barrett, take this, please.
All ears. I might have some room if you need me to carry something.
Oh, you've got plenty of room. You can't fool me. You've got plenty of room. That's 104 now. Why do we do more damage now? I'm gonna put the micro gun away. It doesn't stand up anymore. It's a crazy fun gun. But it's no longer good enough. We're over 500,000 credits again. Back over 500,000. But yeah, it's just not keeping up.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Thank you. We have been in this building before. Alright. Yep, that seems very Freestar selective. Freestar collective so far. Man, there's a joke there. The Freestar selective. Oh, we never turned in our books while we were in Aquila City. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. What a fool I've been. Don't go somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Don't steal anything. Okay. That's really hard not to do, to be fair. Okay. Alright. Resisting. Resisting. Getting a lay of the land, but resisting. That's the most uncomfortable setup I've seen. These people real? Are there any eggs? Surely I can steal an egg. If they had any. But I don't think they do. Damn it. Little eggs and I'd have been set up for some grandpa's meatloaf.
As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Yep.
It was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Nothing, Cameron?
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right?
Oh yeah, you're my extra connection.
To board the nap to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky.
Yep.
And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier.
You did get lucky. It was a war zone down there.
Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
Will do, will do. I'll go check in with her, thanks.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay, let's get persuasive. A little Paramore just in case, because I'm pretty sure I can make Paramore with Hippolyta. We are running out of this stuff. I'm using it like candy. Might need to make more very soon.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Captain Typo Master, UC Vanguard. You and I need to talk, Ambassador. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terrormorph attacks. Well, have I got a deal for you?
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terrormorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all.
That's
I
correct.
presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You do not. Please, 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 pretty, pretty, please. You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. You need to help us. Otherwise, any more deaths are on your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
Not a threat, I'm telling you.
The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
What if it actually said 1 instead of 3? Thank you, Ambassador. Just hear me out. Okay. Ooh. +3 on green. The Terrormorph Xenoweapons project was a failure. That knowledge isn't dangerous.
You know that for sure. That is interesting.
There was an attack on your doorstep, and you're gonna do what? Nothing?
Inaction sometimes.
Oh, that's not good!
Choice one can make.
You were a soldier. It was your job to protect, and that's what we intend to do with this data.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
How many lives are you willing to risk here because you have a grudge against the UC?
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
Oh no. Oh no. What does auto persuade do? R? Oh my god. Innumerable lives may hang on your decision here. Come on, please!
The cost
yes!
of being wrong is a high one.
Yes. Thank God.
Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terrormorphs. The monitors will make sure of it.
That's fine. That's all I wanted.
You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight.
That's fair.
Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
It's done. Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Hey, I'm not siding with any of the people, to be honest. If I had to side with one, I'd side with UC from what I've seen so far, but... Do not do a... I was about to say, do not you dare do a follow Bill on me and just get stuck and not move. I will be devastated. I would have been devastated. Following you, Ambassador Evangeline Radcliffe. There's a vent, a massive vent that could have got us in here. Oh, prototype. Oh, hey.
And there. Code generators just this way.
All right.
I suppose we're in this together now.
Correct. One big happy team. Sounds good. Alright, now we just need to deal with what's going on in the Varun embassy, whatever's going on there. Talk to Sergeant Yumi, acquire House Varun's archival code. True. What's going on here? Somebody just wanting to hang out in the grass? Catherine Alvarez? Hello? I can't talk to Catherine Alvarez. Okay. I guess. That's fine. Confusing, but fine. Alright. It is curious. Okay. Varun embassy's through this way. Okay, here we are. Automated security is going to be on, apparently. So let's be ready for that. Wow, yeah, they, if he's still alive, he's not doing much, is he? Why are even the screens broken? What happened here? That must be the front entrance. There's the serpent statues, right? What are we working with in here exactly? I'm a lot of bit confused. Alright, since there's no threat here, let me check, make sure this is the main entrance. It's gotta be. Gotta be. Alien trilobite, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'd never noticed that these supply shelves could have cred sticks in them. I never did. Great serpent. Okay. Let's make a move, Barrett. You and me. There's a first and second floor, apparently. They be growing out here. It's true.
Say what you will, but I bet House Faroon knows how to party.
Okay. He said go to the intercom. I can do that. Hold up now. I'm going. Hold up. A hissing voice. How fitting for House Faroon. Okay, so here and here. And then this one is about as easy as it gets. There and here. Do not activate turrets. Is this gonna be a plant person? Did a plant person take over his body? What are we working with right now? Why am I so uncomfortable with it? Could have easily just said ambassador, but it didn't. It did not. Let me update the... Yeah, let me update the targeting. Remove combat inhibitors, recalibrate friend-foe setting. Protect current user. Yep. Confirm remove combat inhibitors. Okay, keep me safe, y'all. Hello, hello. Approach another intercom. What is happening?
They're never going to get their deposit back after this.
Yo, what is going on in House Varoon's embassy? This looks crazy. A Varoon robot Model A that's completely broken down. Okay.
I'd run too. I mean, come back.
I'm hallucinating.
All yours.
That was never there. That wasn't real. You are. Just, you know, busy hallucinating right now. Good. Maybe I'm not hallucinating. Maybe the other one just moved weird. Keep moving, keep moving. What is happening in here? I really want to know. I really want to know what's happening in here. I'm really confused. Okay, so that's not gonna work. If we did this and this, that would work. And then we can do this one with this. Perfect. Okay. Activating units. Recalibrate friend and foe setting. Protect current user. Remove combat inhibitors. Okay. Should have things helping me out now, on paper. One of these mannequins is gonna be real. Nova Blast Disruptor. That's a real EM weapon. That's what we needed earlier instead of this junk we had. Yeah, that's actually an EM weapon. Let me put that on 8 as a weapon we'll... No, let me put that on 9 as a weapon we'll almost never use, but may very occasionally have a reason to use it. Hello. Excuse me, guys. Y'all are here to help me out, right? Oh, got it. Didn't see the turrets. Whoops. Okay, keep an eye out for turrets that are apparently not siding with us like I thought they would. Why do I even want these robots on my side? Don't I just want their stuff instead? And the experience, too. There we are. Thank you. 100% over encumbered, and I understand why. I'm picking up, like, everything, like I always do. Wow, yeah, the flora is out of control in here. Absolutely out of control in here. Okay, let's go to that intercom first. I see. No problem. Okay. Nothing in here? We're good? We're clear? Conference room security computer. What do we have? What do we have? Not that. No. Here. There we are. And then that there. Perfect. And then this with this. Perfect. Turret controls. No signal. Perfect. That was pointless. 10 experience, I guess. Rude. Grant release power voice. 1 left, huh? What is happening here? That's gonna be somewhere else we go soon. Oh my god. Interesting, interesting. A lot of good resources for later that are manufactured. Wow, yeah, a lot of manufactured resources right here. Meow right now is just having a day with it, because you know Meow loves those manufactured components. I got you. Alright, Barrett, what are we finding? Who? Where? Oh, turret mark 1.
That was a weird noise.
I don't usually sneak around in this game, but this building feels like I should be. For once. Kinda crazy. Oh, well, there's a third one I didn't notice. Stuck reloading. Got it. Oh, what the... Turret, okay. No problem. We got that all day. Exotic wood decoration, kind of cool. I'm apparently hurting something or somebody. Okay, advanced lock. Can handle that, no problem. Imagine not having advanced lockpicking here. There'd have to be another way to do this, right? You would think? You would think. And then you guys can go here, leaving this here. No? Yes? No, hold up now. How does this work? Like this. Yes, okay. Fair enough. What's going on with the ambassador here? This is crazy stuff. I'm getting lost in it. Okay, good. We did still have some time. I was like, I bet this episode's gone too long. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We don't have much time left, but we are good. Red Trench. Hell yeah. Give me that. This place is just demolished. What's going on here? I wonder what got released. To the basement. Beware demons. You know, as you do. Beware demons when you're in a fellow, when you're in the embassy. Alright, now we're ready to go below, which was this way. There it is. Okay. Yep, I'm here. Okay. Oh boy. 46 and 28 Varun Robot Model S. Fancy models. Oh no, I missed. I used my grab. I used my grab jump. Oh shit! I didn't get a chance to reload. Man, this would have been easy had I not missed that one shot. And I went and botched it, but that's all right. We got it. Still pretty easy, to be honest. Just took a little more work. Okay, that's fun. Was he stuck down here this whole time because he was stuck behind drones that went wrong? Or, like, what happened here? What the?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us.
Okay.
You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. Alright. Sure, let's discuss. Oh, hell yes. Take. That's what I like to see.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Everything else is stealing. Alright, we'll leave the rest then. Oh, no, these are taking. Take. No, we're not making a second trip, Barrett. Don't be ridiculous. Alright.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence.
It is just a guy, looks like, though.
I suspect the venom tree
with cool eye color
worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty?
Sure, the venom tree.
What is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree. Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment.
Okay.
But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
Spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right? Huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? And the broadcast spoke of Terrormorphs at the spaceport.
True.
A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information then. On Terrormorphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
I think you do, yeah. Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Okay.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage.
Can do.
The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word. I'll make sure it's used for good.
You've got my word too. I swear if this goes awry, there will be hell to pay.
Bear it like that.
I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Give me that code. Alright. A successful day, I'd say. Damn, we did a lot in this episode.
Let's hope it still works.
Industrial crate. Let's hope it still works. True. Okay.
Let it be used for good.
Thank you. Alright. Return to Deputy McIntyre. And that's where we'll start the next episode. I'll go sell some things in the meantime, and I'll see you again for the next one. Let's get our way out of here first. Do you have a store room key card?
We'll be so lucky next time the archives need to be accessed. Something to think on.
So why'd the rest of the embassy staff leave? Where'd they go?
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Okay. Why'd you stay behind?
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit. This is the right of all his followers.
Right. What's it been like being from House Varun in New Atlantis?
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our native flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren gone, it has been trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my darkest moments.
Okay. The Great Serpent, that's your god, right?
The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark, and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
Interesting. Alright. So that's a no on the store card, the storeroom card key? Or are you gonna let me through? No. No, he's not. Oh boy. Okay. How am I getting in here? I am not seeing how I'm getting in there. I'll let you know if I figure that out. If not, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider it next time and all that good stuff. You've heard this before. And I'll see all of you next time. Yeah.